Hey, it's Rick Quattro here. We had a recent post on the Adobe forums where someone wanted to use two types of numbering in their documents. And what they wanted was they wanted the current page number of the document and they wanted the total page count of that document. So in this case, this would be page 1 of a 3-page document. But they also wanted to show the current page number in context of the entire book. So the assumption here would be this would be the 13th page in the book, and the book has 43 pages. So we were trying to figure out a manual way of doing that with the FrameMaker tools, and we realized the only solution would be a scripting solution. So let's show you how we did that. Let's go to FrameMaker, and you can see up at the top here how we kind of mocked that up. So we said page 3 of 8, this is the book level numbering, and then we need to determine the document level numbering. So in this particular case, we've got a 3-page document, and we want this to say page 1 of 3, and then the next page would say 2 of 3, and then 3 of 3, and so on. So one of the things that we wanted to make sure was when we had a table of contents or cross references, how are we going to handle that? How are we going to handle the numbering? And we decided that we wanted to use the book level numbering. So if we had a cross-reference or we had a table of contents, we didn't want each component to start at page 1. We wanted the numbering to continue. So the way we handled that was obviously with built-in variables, because we said we said numbering. Let's go back here. We said numbering, so we made the first page number 1 for the first component, and then for the rest of the components we said that the numbering would be continue from previous numbering in book. So we got that. So let's go back to one of our components and let's go to the master page. And of course, this was all automatic. So this was all built into FrameMaker because we use the current page number variable, which gives us whatever the page number is in the page number area. And then to get the full book page count, we use this book page count variable, which is new in some of the later versions of FrameMaker, and it's total pages in book. So that was fine. So we had to figure out how to handle this numbering for within the document itself. So we decided we would use running header footer variables. So we use 17, and 17 is actually going to give us whatever the current page is. So we're going to insert a running header footer variable with the current page in the document, and then on the 18 variable we're going to insert another marker that tells us how many total pages there are in that document. So let's go back to the body page here, and let's click at the book, and then we'll run this script and we'll show you how this works. So we're going to say add document page numbering, and you can see what happens here. So we have page 3 of 8, that's at the book level, but down here it's page 1 of 3. And then this would be page 2 of 3 because it's the second page in a 3-page document. And then here we're 3 of 3. So this page is actually the absolute page number. It's not the page number that shows, that would show in a cross-reference or that would show in the table of contents. It's the absolute page number of the document, starting at 1 on the first page to however many pages there are. And that was the client's requirement, so that's what we did. So how did we do this? Well, what we did was for each page in the document, we insert a small text frame. And that text frame has a marker in it. So if we look at page 1 here, and we go to this header footer $1 marker, this just has a number 1 in it, and that's what gets reflected here in the header. And then the second variable we put in here was the total page count. So this would be a number 3. Let's refresh this here to make sure we get them all. Yeah, so there's going to be 3 of each kind of marker. Let's sort by the marker type. So there's the number 1 for the first page. There's the number 2 for the second page. There's the number 3 for the third page. And of course, this of 3 is always going to be the same number. So we could have just got away with inserting 1 marker on the first page, but we just went ahead and inserted them on each page. So that's how we got it. Now one thing we can do is, this is not really a live script, so let's go here And let's make a copy of some of this text. Let's pretend we're doing some edits here. And now we have 4 pages in this document, and you'll see that this does not update dynamically. So what we have to do is we actually have to run the script. We can run it at the document level and have it update, or we can actually go here and run it at the book level to update everything. Or another way we can do this is we can run this script automatically. So we've got a setting here, add document page numbering on book update. So what will happen is we can actually just update the document, and let's just delete this content we added if it lets us here. Let's just go back here and delete this content. Now we're back to 3 pages. And then if we go like this, if we update this book, you'll see what happens is here it dynamically updates. Now we don't have this set to delete empty pages, and that's why we still have 4 pages. But you can see here. Oh, actually no, we do have 3 pages. I'm sorry. So we have page 3 of 3, 5 of 8, and so on. So it dynamically updates. So that was our solution. And if you have any questions about that, please contact me at rick@frameexpert.com or post something on the forum.